Greetings. Good golly. Greetings. From Glasgow. I want to be in Glasgow and actually say that. Well, one day we'll come to that part of our journey. One day, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back. Glad you made it. It's definitely another so production, and we're here. It's Monday. Greetings. 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 Quit your greeting. That's a different type of greeting. But nonetheless, man, it is June 14th, 2021, boys and girls. Happy to be alive, man. Happy to be alive and kicking. It's a beautiful world. It's a beautiful life. And got a little bit of an overcast right here in Toronto. A little bit of that rain, a little bit of that wind. But that's all right, man. We keep on operating. The wheels keep on turning. We don't stop. We just keep going. Like that Energizer Bunny. Just can't stop. Hope you're all safe and sound wherever you are in and around this beautiful world we call planet home, aka the blue marble, aka the floating marble, aka home, dude. Home. It is what it is. Hope you're all well. First and foremost, what a weekend. What a weekend. What a Saturday. Ooh-wee, what am I talking about? What am I talking about, man? So much went down, but if I'm talking about one thing for Saturday evening, did you guys catch the fights? Did you guys watch the fights? Did you guys watch the highlights after the fights? What did you guys do? What I'm talking about, UFC 263. So many great fights that went down, but the highlight of the night had to, if we had to sum up the night, the best performance of the evening, the last 90 seconds of Leon Edwards versus Nate Diaz, or the last 90 seconds, last minute of the fifth and final round. Pow, did it go down, man. What an exhilarating fight. Jeez Louise, shout out to everybody going out there doing it. Oh, jeez Louise. What a great night. And then you had Izzy in the evening taking the belt home again. Congratulations to everybody. Congratulations to all the ladies and gents who go out there and, you know, put their mental state to the test, put their physical state to the test, put their technical skills to the test. Shout out to everybody. And it's so encouraging to see everybody doing different things. And I try to learn from everybody, and always been a fan of sports. I'll always be a fan of sports. I'm gonna try to be as active as I can, even as I get older. And I'd like to definitely keep on living that active life however I can. But what an exhilarating evening. I hope you guys got to see it. If not, go check it out. Go check out the highlight. Nate Diaz, that's what I said, man. I said it from the get-go. I said this guy just does not get fazed by blood. He just does not. He could not care less about blood. And man, we could all learn something from watching different people do different things. And it's just like, how do you stay laser focused, even though despite all the elements, everything's not, you're bleeding all over the place, but it's not phasing you. And that's what it is. We can like use that as a metaphor for life, because we could always, men and women, we could all be bleeding in different ways. Women could probably relate to that on different levels, but men could also, relate to that on, maybe if you're not bleeding in a physical sense or a real sense, you can actually, we're always, that feeling or that sensation of, you get a cut, you bump I bumped my knee last night. Great clear example. I know it's not on par, but wasn't really bleeding or like hemorrhage, but I bumped my knee, dude. And I scraped a good portion of my shin. I've been going at it, dude. It was a busy weekend, and I had to get in there with this canvas behind me. Hope you guys like it, by the way. It's a new painting, just went up last night, and I was really excited, man, because over the past 48 hours, I can't lie to you, I haven't got much sleep. It was just like, over the past week, ever since we did the priming, dude, on this bad boy, ever since we did the priming, I could not sleep. I could just, because ideas were coming in my head. I'm like, hey, what are you going to paint? What are you going to draw? What are you going to sketch? Do this, do that. And then finally, it's just like, when it came down to it, you got to just, at one point, you just got to, let the imagination loose. Let that paintbrush just go wild on the canvas. That's what I was doing. I was tackling and I was wrestling with my canvas behind me. Hope you guys like it. And if you want to, the colors, and let me just move out of the way for a quick second. Can you guys look at the dope ass colors, bro? Check that out. Lovely. I don't even care about I don't even care what went on the canvas, to be honest with you guys. I was so excited to fool around and, get messy with the fluorescent colors. That's what it is. I wanted to do, and I was looking at different artists. I was trying to get inspired, listening to different types of music, watching different things, reading different things. Trying to, capture something, and I hope it speaks to you in some way, in shape or form. I don't know. The colors are wild. And you can really see it come to life in the evening. And we did a little bit of this. The thing, we changed the studio a little bit, because that's what it is, man. Every once in a while, you need to change things up. Who knows? Maybe we'll incorporate a little bit of lighting later in the week or something. Maybe we'll leave it be as is. But what do you guys think? Do you guys like the video? Do you guys like the painting right behind me? Let me know what you guys think. And this is just another, it's just another addition to the collection. It's just building up. We're doing it little by little, and that's what it is, man. Making plans, writing things down, thinking about them, and then putting pen to paper, and then putting, it starts with thoughts, and that's what I'm doing, man. Trying to do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. What I'd like to be focusing on here in this realm is mainly storytelling. Trying to, attempting to make jokes. Last week it was, a lot of my mind was just concentrated on this bad boy behind me, so I didn't get a lot of time to sit down and write. But this week, this is what we're gonna do, man. We're gonna be doing, now we've finished one canvas, we're gonna put that aside, give the painting muscles a little bit of a rest time, because your boy's lower back is, I had to do some exercises, not gonna lie to you. I always do my exercises, but this morning I really had to get up and stretch, do my sit-ups, this, that, and the other, because if you don't take care of the bod, it'll act out on you, and we can't have that happening. We just can't. But that's what it was, man. We got busy with the paintbrushes, busy painting, watched a couple of good fights. What else did we do? Did a lot of introspection, not gonna lie to you. Been sitting down, been thinking a lot when I've, because I got a lot to think about. We all do. We all got a lot to think about, and that's what I'm trying to do. Take this time and use it wisely and make good decisions, essentially. At the end of the day, we want to make good decisions. So happy to see everybody out there doing wonderful, beautiful things online, on Instagram, on YouTube, in real life. Everywhere is real life, even the online world. That's becoming a part of our real life faster than ever, and it's just, finding that balance. How do you incorporate everything and try to keep that balance? That's what your boy's trying to do, man. It's, what it is, easier said than done. Some days, definitely easier said than done. But trying to keep a watchful eye over my health, over my habits, over everything. And it's just, you don't want to be too harsh on yourself, but you don't want to you do want to check yourself, boy, because you don't want to wreck yourself. That's what it is. Constantly working and keeping busy, man. But it was super exciting just to finish the painting and then come back and sit down, look at it for a little while. And this is what I mean when I say I believe in the power of words, and I believe in the power of positive thinking and manifestation. I don't mean for you to just go sit there and think and be like, well, I want this and I want that, and it should just happen to me because I thought it, or wished it. Or you got to take action, and that's what I'm doing, man. You got to take action and actually perform something, and actually do something, create something, work. You got to actually put an effort for things to manifest. It's not a matter of just simply thinking it. But looking at the past, how long have we been together? It's just under a year. Just under a year. You know what? Just under a year. But things are rolling, man. Things are rolling. I'm now seeing the canvases accumulate over the studio. It's looking kind of dope, dude. Not gonna lie to you. Looking kind of dope. And I'm very happy with the product. And overall, I'm very happy with the colors, man. This thing is just, it really lights up in the evening. I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys enjoy it. It's a little bit of that eye candy. It's a little bit of that crack for the eyes, basically. Enjoy responsibly, but also like share with everybody. If you like it, share with everybody, and that's what it is, man. Just trying, honestly, just trying. And there's another canvas that needs to be worked on, but I'm going to give this a break for a couple of weeks. We're going to be going this week, working on what? Doing more writing, doing more joking around, really get into it. Some serious jokes. Man, but it's incredible, man, just to see everybody's, like, it's so funny how everybody's got different strengths, different tools, and it's so cool to see everybody utilizing it. And that's what I'm trying to do, man, just sharpen my tools, add to my tool belt. What else can I do? How much more can I? And like, the whole thing is just to keep on pushing on and like do more. And that's what it was, man. This was my largest canvas that I've worked on, and honestly, because I still got a ton of ideas that I'd like to implement on a canvas, it got to a point where I'm just like, I felt bombarded by the thoughts. I'm like, well, I want to paint this, and I want to paint that thing, and I want to paint the other thing too. But it's like, okay, you can't do everything on one canvas, dude. So let's narrow it down. Let's narrow it down. And that's what it is, man. I would have shared with you guys the process of actually making a canvas as well, but a lot of the times, like I said, I've mentioned this before, the process, you know, it entails me listening to music. The studio gets messy. It's not pleasant for the eyes, dude, not gonna lie, because I have bottles of paint all over the place. I got mad paintbrushes everywhere. I'm not really like, when it's time to hit the mats, bro, or the canvas, bro, I don't joke around, bro. I get in there, and it's you know, that's the thing. I want to just show you the final product. For me, it's like, as much as, you know, we're making do with what we got, and I want to give you something that's aesthetically pleasing. I don't want you guys to come in here and be like, man, woo. And you know, sometimes I can't even do that even if I wanted to, for different reasons, because really, like, it goes hand in hand. When I'm painting, there needs to be music. It goes hand in hand. You can't not, you know, you can't paint without music. It just, or maybe you can, but this guy definitely likes to have some music while he's painting. And you know, I can only share maybe 10 seconds of that with you, and I'd rather show you the final product instead of the process. And the process is more or less the same thing, and it will just be like literally 8-12 hours of little by little. I don't know if you guys, maybe you'd like to zoom in, maybe there is that 10-second video, but the details on that face take quite a bit of time, because you know, the smallest little thing can make it look different than what it is. It's not perfect, but we're aiming for something that looks, again, what do we say, aesthetically pleasing. And that's what it is, man. We did it. I'm happy with it. I'm not gonna lie to you, it came with a little bit of the stresses, and the stresses, it comes down to, well, before even getting online and doing it, would have just been for me, but now it's like, okay, it's not only just for you. You want to give something, you want to give value to people, and this is how I give value back. And I want to make sure that I do a decent job, you know, I want to give it my best. So the stress is where I guess somehow internally, you know, materializing and manifesting in form of pimps on my face, dude. I got 2 pimps on my face. I'm talking about adult pimples, dog. One's on my forehead, right on my, where I guess where my third eye would be, or my pineal gland. You know, the little peanut-shaped gland that produces DMT. Good stuff. I got one right there, and I got another one right here on the left, right here. It's just like, it is what it is. So I got to just drink more water, exercise a little bit more, decompress, and get to writing this week and go experiment. It's raining today. We're probably going to just, you know, after today's show, we're going to sit down, reevaluate a little, plan ahead, and hopefully it's going to be an exciting week. I'm excited, man, because it's summer's almost here. I believe it's June 20th. That's the first day of summer, where it's getting warmer outside. Things are loosening up. Everything's changing. This had to, you know, this was a little bit of change as well. We needed to implement that change. The lighting behind it was really cool, and I might incorporate the lighting somehow one way or another, but it could, you know, it just felt a little bit like it needed to be changed. That's what I like change. I don't like being stagnant and doing the same old all the time. So it's just like visually, even for my own sake, I'm like, I need to, I gotta stare at something differently. Or I gotta stare at something different, rather. My my apologies. But that's what it is, man. Your boy got to it, got busy, got jiggy with the paintbrush, and not too shabby. I'm really in love with the colors, to be honest with you, because it really, really lights up. So like, let me just check that out, bro. Hope you guys like it. I had such a fun time making this, and for the next piece, I already have a concrete idea what I want to do. It's actually a kind of like a 2-in-1 that needs to be a part of another painting that I've already done in this studio. So it'll be a 3-piece when it's all finished, and I'll put them all side by side so you guys can take a look. We'll do that next, but all in all, sending you guys a lot of positive vibes, a lot of positive energy, and this is it, man. We're here for each other. I'm here for you. If you got my back, I got your back. You know, you scratch my back, I scratch yours. What does that mean? It means we're a family, basically. We look out for each other, we uplift each other, we encourage each other to do better, whatever it is. And there's no agenda, there's no competition between any of us. We're all doing different things. Everybody wants to just be what? Their best selves, and that's what we're here promoting. Be your best self, go out there, go get it. I don't know what it is that you guys are all after, but it's more or less the same things. The core goals are the same things. The outlets are a little bit different, you got different variants. But we're all doing that good work, or at least trying. For the most part, that's what I see. A lot of people just trying their hardest to put on good work out there, whatever it is. And I love it. I soak it up. I'm like a sponge. I soak it up. I soak up the positive energy, and I like to come back and give it to you guys. It's just like we're playing hot potatoes with energy at this point. That's what we're doing. But this is what I mean, man. It's not, this is just one part of the many steps that are required of me to, fulfill my reality, create my own reality. And that's what it is, man. Nothing comes easy. Everything's got its own challenges, and you pick what you want to be challenged in. We're all challenged, really. We're all challenged, But you get to a certain degree, you get to pick your challenges, and this is where I get to, I get to come in and show you guys something that I can create with my hands and my mind, and it's just a part of it. And another part of it is, a big part of it is storytelling. But I'm excited for summer and hopefully more opportunities, because as soon as the comedy clubs in GTA start to open up, your boy's definitely going to want to try to wet his toes a little bit, and I'm just going to stay patient, dude. That's what it is. I'm just going to stay patient. And the more I listen to my inner voice, the more I talk to God, the more I ask for advice. He's just like, be patient, take care of your health, and listen to your guardian angels, if that makes any sense. And we all have a guardian angel or two or a few around us. Maybe they come in different forms. They come in different forms, shapes, and sizes, and sometimes they're not even directly physically in your life. But I think sometimes when you have this like inner compass that's, if you listen to it, if you let it guide you, it'll just, show you to the good things and provide you with a little bit of guidance. Now it's up to you to take that guidance and listen to the advice. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to listen, trying to go ahead and really pay attention. And the biggest challenge is not just the listening, but going ahead and implementing those changes that are required from each and every one of us to get to where we want to get to. So that's where I've been. I've just, a lot of it is internal, a lot of it is, it's downtime. It's you sit down and you listen, man. You sit down, and that's why the writing comes in handy. That's why I encourage everybody, whether you're, I'm doing the writing, I've been doing the journaling for quite some time, but now more so, obviously, because a portion of my career is now revolving around storytelling, and I want to, I'm a wannabe comic, dude. I want to get out there and try it out. I want to get out there, see what happens. I'm excited. Your boys, that's the thing. I'm not there, I'm not there to compare myself to anybody. I'm just there to, because I find that is another realm that I could see myself again. Maybe test myself, that's my metaphorical bleeding, right? I might get in there and like, bomb, or I might get in there and like, just like do a horrible job at like delivering a line, and I might not. And that's the thing. I'm like preparing myself mentally. I'm writing down the steps that are required for me to get from A to B to C to D, and it's never ending. It's just like one level after another, and that's what it is, man. This is sometimes like the thing that I gotta pay attention to, because like you'll see people in different realms who are really successful, and you're like, well, how can this guy or how can this lady continue going after they've achieved this, that, and the other? It's like it's all. That's why I don't compare myself to anybody. I don't encourage anybody to do that. Compare yourself to yourself, and it's like, do you have room to improve? Every day the answer is, that's rhetorical. Of course there's room to improve. So that's what I'm doing, man. Just trying my best and being patient. I'm not in a rush. Like I said, we're in it for the long run, boys and girls. This is just the beginning, and I want to encourage you guys out there. I see different people doing different things, but if you're in a state of, a lot of people this year, maybe you were in a state of limbo, maybe you were in a state of not being sure, maybe you're in a state of still, trying to, it's okay, take your time, grapple with your ideas, but at the end of the day, make a decision and stick with it. And that's what I'm doing, that's what I'm doing, and trying to come in here every week, and we've said it, we've stayed consistent. I'm very proud of that, but I still have so much room for improvement and so many more things that I'd like to be able to incorporate into the show for you guys. And this is, believe it or not, I that's what it is, man. It takes patience and effort, but with persistency and hard work, you see things manifesting. You do see results, and it doesn't always have to be. And people are always looking for. Everybody's always like, the stamp of approval or the mark of success has just become, we equate that to like monetary success. And for me, I've never, like, of course money's important because I'm a grown adult and I'm a realist as well, but it's never been priority numero uno, dude. For me, life was always like, figure out what it is that you're passionate about and figure out what you like to do so you can contribute to yourself, so you can be your best self, so you can provide better things for other people as well. And that's what I'm trying to do, man. It took me a hell of a long time, and now that I've realized it, it's just like, okay, now that you know what you're supposed to be doing, now's the time to put in the work. So this next decade is just going to be dedicated to owning my craft, and it's going to require a lot of time. It's going to take us so many attempts, it's going to take us so many steps, and we're going to bleed. We're definitely going to be bleeding throughout the route. That's what it is, because it's not simple, man. This is right now the early stages, and I can't foreshadow what's coming exactly, but I can tell you that I'm taking mindful and purposeful steps in order to get myself closer to what I envision in my mind. And this painting is an example of that. The writings that I do is an example of that. Sometimes when I come in here and like I tell you guys jokes, those are examples of that. And I'm so grateful for all my guardian angels, all my good friends, good family members, all my role models out there who are doing amazing, great. You know who you are, man. You know who you are. It goes without saying. When the time comes, like I've got a ton of respect for a ton of people out there. If I ever get a chance to meet anybody, for sure got to be able to verbalize and thank them in person. But I want people to know that we're all in this together. We're all dependent on each other, and we all look up to each other one way or another. We all got strengths and weaknesses, and sometimes that's the thing. When I say I got role models, I don't idolize anybody. I don't want anybody to. I just look at people as people, man. Everybody's human. Everybody's full of good things, and everybody comes with a little bit of the minor little flaws. And it's for you to determine which aspects of anybody's personality or which aspects of somebody's, maybe it's somebody's work ethic, or maybe it's somebody that's done something that you may want to do, and you look up to them, and you learn from their best work, but you also learn from their mistakes. And I'm here to do that. I'm here to be a storyteller. I'm here to be, I guess, a voice both for myself to reassure me that everything's going to be okay, and also be a voice for everybody else out there if anybody ever needs it. And I'm sure there's a ton of people out there, because I've been there, and you know, everything will be okay. Whatever state you're in, everything will be okay. I just want to like reassure you guys of that. But it's up to each and every one of us to come in here and do the good work, do the hard work, whatever the hard work is for you. I don't know, some person's hard work is the martial arts, you know, going out there, getting into the ring and like boxing or wrestling or whatever it is. Somebody's hard work is maybe, you know, maybe they're a doctor, or maybe they're a nurse, or you know, maybe they want to be helping people that way. Maybe somebody's hard work is getting to the minds of children when they're young so they can help create a better society as a teacher. Maybe that's somebody's, but that's the thing, we all have our roles, and just here trying my best. That's all I'm saying. I'm just trying to do my best, and some days, you know, we fall short, but that's okay. We come back and do it better, and that's what it is, man. This weekend I wanted to just dedicate a lot of time and get this bad boy behind me, over and done with, so that I can focus. And that's what it is. You push yourself, because I could have, it's not a matter of procrastination, because I know when to rev my engine and I know when to pump my brakes, but there is a part of me that is also aware of knowing how to turn my gauge. I can literally go from 0 to 10 whenever I want to. And there's also, you know, everybody's got that ludicrous button on them. Everybody's got that gauge number 11. You know, the gauge number 11's always there, right? You could use it, you could definitely use it, but it's knowing when to use it. That's the important thing, because it's like, you got that extra NOS in the tank? All right, cool. How are you gonna use it? If you use it every day, it loses its magic, it loses its purpose. And it's kind of like a battery too. You don't want to just like, you know, get rid of all the energy all at once, but know that your gauge is not just within a 0 to 10. Okay, there's always a number 11, and sometimes you don't even need to be going to, it's just, again, finding how you drive that body, that meat bod, that meat vehicle. I hope that makes sense to you guys, but that's what it is, man. I know how to push myself and challenge myself, and I encourage everybody else out there to go do it as well. And because the more everybody does a little bit more, we just encourage each other to be better, and I see it in my own life. I look up to people that are not even in this part of the world, man. They're in different parts of the world doing many, many different amazing things, and I look at different aspects of their life. I'm like, cool, man, that is a cool human being. There's a cool guy, there's a cool lady doing dope shit, man, taking care of business. And that's what it is. And at the end of the day, I just want to say I love you guys. I want to say thank you for all the love and support. It's an honor and a privilege, and I love every bit of it. I love every bit of it. It's, the sky's the limit. The sky's the limit, and I'm just excited to be doing what I enjoy and adding on to it, basically adding on to it day by day, trying to make it better. But now it's summertime, and I'm hoping to engage in different activities a little bit, but that goes, you know, again, gotta stay patient. Gotta stay patient, because everybody, including myself, everybody wants everything ASAP, right? You want it now. You want to get it now. But that's the thing, and that's, the painting slows you down. Painting slows me down, and it allows me to enjoy the process. Seeing all those beautiful colors that are just in bottles, and then you're looking at this blank canvas, and the challenge is to take that liquid and somehow splash it onto that canvas so that it, again, create something a little bit aesthetically pleasing. And that's life, man. Life's a big ass painting, or a big ass song and dance that we're all doing together, or a big movie, or a big orchestra. Everybody's, you know, everybody's got their parts. Everybody's doing their little thing. and none of us would exist without each other. And this year, it just made it more real. This year, it just made me appreciate people more, and that's why I'm excited for patios to be opening up. That's why I'm excited for restaurants to be opening up soon, for indoor dining. That's why I'm excited for comedy clubs to be opening up soon, so that I could go there and really, like, time is of the essence. As much as I'm still, you know, I'm not I wouldn't say I'm, whatever, it is what it is. Age is just a number, really, but I feel like really this year, over the pandemic, maybe a lot of you guys can relate to this. I think it just awakened us in a different, maybe, and that's trying to, you know, look at everything and finding that silver lining, right? We all went through a lot. We're still all going through a lot. It doesn't matter though. The important thing is just keep trying. That's what it is. Just keep trying. That's all I can say. We'll be back here again on Wednesday on a different note, man. That's what we hit different notes here. One day it's a serious note, one day it's a silly note, one day it's a sad note, one day it's a personal issue that's impacting me, one day it's a societal issue that's impacting everybody, and just, you know, trying to like keep our fingers on the pulse of things so we know where we're at and where we're going and what's required of us. I love you guys. Sending you all positive thoughts, positive energy. If you like these videos, go ahead and hit that like button on Instagram. Follow me on YouTube by searching Rob Sadri. Go ahead and hit that link on the Instagram page. Go ahead, take yourself to the Patreon page, dude. It's crazy. We do a ton on Patreon as well. It's growing. It's very little, but it's growing little by little. That's what it is, and it takes patience. Just go check it out, dude. Let me know what you guys think. It needs to be tweaked. Let your boy know what it is. And if you want to engage in any format, let me know what it is as well. I'll see you guys back here again on Wednesday, and who knows, you know, definitely here on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. But again, if I see you here and there in between, don't say I didn't tell you so. Take care, stay safe out there. See y'all soon. Peace out.